passport...
Going to other countries.
We do not care.
We don't talk enough about how passport bros are just predators.
They be going to other countries trying to fuck other girls.
Apparently, trying to find love makes you a predator.
How? We do not care if y'all go out of the country to find y'all a wife who is traditional.
These women are upset because men want better for themselves.
They go there because they can't really handle us here.
Pay attention to the passport bros. Like, they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
yes.
The Philippines, Thailand. Like, women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education.
Hold up.
Today we will be looking at women not caring about men's happiness. Or should I say passport bros' happiness.
It's the same thing.
Honestly, the amount of white dudes with Thai women that are waiting to board international flights, it's an absurdity. It is crazy.
Now we can all pretty much guess why they're going there to find traditional and respectable women. But this clip here could be one of the reasons.
What do you think about passport bros? What's your opinion about that concept?
Well, I think that, you know, like, they go there because they can't really handle us here, you know. Because we have a lot of, like, I feel like they can't take the feminism and the fact that we actually speak up for ourselves. And, you know, the fact that we're independent and we do our own and they don't like it. Like, some people don't like, some men actually do like it, but these men, I don't know why, they're so against it. They don't like to see us shine. I just don't know why.
Basically, what she's saying is that the man has to handle the world and then come home to handle her. I don't know what she means by handling her, but I don't think a man who's working 40+ hours a week wants to come home to handle his woman also.
I don't feel respected. You're not being really respectful. Men act as if it is their birthright to be respected. Frankly, they feel entitled to your respect. This sentiment runs true regardless of the ways that they have disrespected you. What I say to that is, if you want respect, you have to earn it and show it.
Respect to a man is everything. If he doesn't feel respected where he's at, he's going somewhere else where he is respected. Hence the passport bros movement. Now take a look at this woman.
A bit on this passport bro situation, because a lot of people are upset at me, calling me a pygmy, saying like men only go overseas because they're the bottom of the barrier here that no one wants, and they only want a woman that's easy to control. They want a maid, they want a servant, they want a doormat, etc. In what world that gives you an impression that women overseas are easier to control, easier to manipulate, that we're not smart to see what a good man is? And for the people that bring in race about this, never once I mentioned race in my video. And men are not only going to Asia, they're going to Africa, they're going to Dominican Republic, Costa Rica.
This woman here was defending the passport bros movement. There's more of them doing that, as you will see later on in the video. But the movement was getting a lot of hate, so she had to make things clear for them. Take a look.
Passport bros seem to have no life. If guys know they can't meet our standards, they should probably stay single. Or become a passport bro. Buy a girl from the Philippines or Colombia.
What did you say?
Buy a girl from the Philippines or Colombia who will just be happy to come to America.
9 times out of 10, you are not getting these men in their prime. And the reason why this garbage started in the first place is because these passport bros went around and said, oh, look at this other group of women, they're so much better than you. And that will naturally put anyone on the defense.
That about these foreign women talking about, I got your man. Girl, those girls, as soon as they get that visa, they're going to be gone in 24 weeks, if not 3 months. Because guess what? They're going to realize that those guys were discarded and unwanted for a reason.
Look, when you say that you're a passport bro, I'm just keeping it real. When you say that, you are publicly admitting that you don't have the personality, social skills, or the confidence to get a lady in your country.
Y'all will buy a plane ticket to go to another country to pay a woman or a femme-presenting person to have adult relations with you. But tell me something, incel black men, you red pill popping, podcast watching, pathetic excuses for men. Tell me this. If y'all are so desirable, right? If y'all are what every woman wants, Why y'all got to go so far and work so hard and spend so much money just to find a woman to lay down with you?
There has been a growing trend of Western men traveling to Asian countries in search of traditional women for cooking, cleaning, and taking care of them, often referred as passport bros. However, this trend has received criticism from many women on both different continents who find it.
Now, as you can see, the bitterness from these women is crazy. It's filled with jealousy. They mention they do not care, but somehow keeps bringing it up and talking about it. So much for not caring, huh? Now this is the reason why most men are leaving to go find traditional women.
That you should just be a
Women, sleep with who you want to sleep with. Do it however much you want to.
I've 3 dudes in one night.
I went to a party. I had sex with 3 different guys in one night. I cheated on my boyfriend with the guy I told him not to worry about.
If he goes on vacation with his boys, I am cheating.
Stop it. Get some help.
I think women should stop sleeping with men, to be honest.
When I'm in a relationship, I don't believe in spending my money on my man.
Like many women, I didn't need a man to buy my house, to buy my car, or keep my lights on. We don't need you guys for anything.
I don't want a son because they're the problem.
Saving myself financially, I can make myself happy, I can make myself work, as in like, what in the world could a dude offer me?
You don't need a man to make you feel better, babe. Do you know what you need? An iced coffee.
Independent and your own money, and I don't need no man because man ain't.
I don't need no man.
Now, why would a man stay behind and deal with this when they can find happiness and build a family in another country with a woman that appreciates them? Men today are just competing for what's left. Women who openly admitting to cheating on their spouses. Of course, it's not every woman who does these things. Some of them actually have respect for themselves, but you just can't tell these days.
Do you think so many men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries?
Men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries? Why? I'm right here. I'm single.
No.
Why? I want to be married.
If
men are traveling overseas to countries that have less money and less education, it's because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their livelihood, for their resources, to have a good life. And I don't think that that is a good thing.
But you think the reason that men are not satisfied with the women in this country and they're looking elsewhere outside
Men aren't satisfied with the women in this country? I don't think the majority of men are not happy with women in this country.
Maybe it's not the majority of men, but it's starting to become a movement.
Well, fuck you. Go away. Go find your women wherever you want. If you're not satisfied, I don't know what to tell you. If you want a woman who barely even speaks English and just has to your go for it.
Well, I'm just asking on behalf of those men, I suppose, so.
Well, that's quite the disrespect. This woman assumes because these women live in other countries, they can't speak English. Let's see about that.
Pay attention to the passport bros. Like, they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia, the Philippines, Thailand. Like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education.
Excuse me? This is ridiculous. Girl, why would you be mad and upset if your man goes to other country and find love of their life there? First, it's none of your business. Second, it's their money. It's their life. And it's not foreign women's fault if American men fall for them instead of you. You must understand, like us Filipino, we are naturally sweet and naturally compassionate. Doesn't matter if you are our boyfriend, husband, or lover. If you are just our friend or cousin or whatever, neighbor, we are naturally like that. Okay? And that's what they like about us because we are just sweet. We're very personable, understanding, caring. It's not because we are submissive. We're not submissive. You ask my husband that, he will tell you I'm not submissive. We are just naturally family-oriented people, that's all.
Sounds like she speaks a lot of English to me. What these modern women fail to realize is that these women are raised to be wives since birth. They really hate the fact that American men are not choosing them, but why would they when these women have said they don't need them?
Men are saying they're getting their passport.
Because in America, women hate all men.
They say that they're tired trying to find a woman in the United States where women say, I don't need a man, go away.
The whole independent woman thing is really a U.S. thing.
And then the women are mad. The same women who hate men and are feminists are mad that the men went to where they're respected.
And instead of looking in the mirror and asking ourselves if we would make great wives, we would much rather shame them.
They are not going over there to grape and conquer.
Ma'am, if you're not fit, feminine, or friendly, then you're not what these men want.
The women in other countries, such as DR and Thailand, it's just culturally the norm for a woman to be cooking, for a woman to take care of her man, all that stuff.
I mean, I'm an American woman. I do my best, but I can't say, as a collective, foreign women are winning. Sorry, they're winning.
Now these are women who are defending the bros for trying to find love. A rare sight, really. But it's amazing. My message to you guys is that if you want to build a family, find a woman that loves you. Don't be afraid to look elsewhere. Only for the right reasons, though.
To all you passport bros out there, let me tell you something. I'll be the first to say, black women don't give a damn if you don't want to date them. Keep your goofy ass over there and keep buying brides. We see how well that turned out for you. We all know this is just an act or a facade you put on, and you're mad because...
Have you heard about like the passport bros? What do you think about these type of guys?
I love.
You like them? Why?
Because I'm into traditional things, you know? I love to learn a lot about the cultures. And
you're kind of like that too. You're kind of traditional.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm native, you know?
Well, that's dope. Okay, well, I like that.
Not sure how true this is, but a traditional man wants a traditional woman. There's nothing wrong with that. The world is your Grand Canyon. Your spouse is definitely out there.
You know what a passport bro is?
I have no clue.
You know what it is?
I know what the hell that is. They be going to other countries trying to fuck other girls from there because, you know, they're innocent and shit. They're like, let me take advantage of that. That's what a passport bro is.
How do you feel about a passport bro?
Oh, I don't care. I mean, do what you do.
Taking advantage of what? These women always mention the negative things instead of the truth. Here's another one.
Here's what I will say. There's two types of people in this world. There's people that will see poor and downtrodden people and say, how can I help them? And then there is another type of person that sees poor and downtrodden people and says, how can I benefit off of this? Or how can I take advantage of it? I guess we know what type they are.
Just stop! As you can see, men who are passport bro apparently do not have good intentions. I honestly don't know where they get this idea from. These men are leaving because they see a problem they don't want to deal with. It's honestly the best option for them. It's a lot more fun and peaceful. They're tired of being used and played. They want something real.
Because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their life.
So it couldn't be because wokeness is destroying the family structure in this country. So it couldn't be because a lot of women in this country can't even cook a simple meal. It couldn't be because a lot of women in this country don't even want a man because a man ain't It definitely couldn't be because a lot of women in this country are boss and think starting a family would ruin their career. I mean, it definitely couldn't be because a lot of women in this country would rather have an than take responsibility for their actions, you know, and raise a child. I mean, it also couldn't be because a lot of women in this country think they're strong and independent women, but expect their man to do everything for them while giving nothing in return. Nah. It's definitely because they want somebody who's dependent on them, and dumb, and uneducated.
Those are the things that these modern women fail to mention. They ignore everything else and add their own truth to the story. They've been telling men for years now, we don't want you, and those men have gotten to a point where they want better. I don't know why it took so long, but it's here now. Now here's the final boss who called passport bros predators.
We don't talk enough about how passport bros are just predators. You're leaving America to go to another country to prey on the women there who you perceive as being more submissive. That's predatory behavior.
Well, let's reverse the roles. What about the women who leave America to go find men to be with? Is that also predatory behavior? Or does that only apply when men do it? These women also see one side of the coin. They don't see they're the reason why these men are leaving. It's simply because of how they treat and talk to men today. It's full of disrespect. Good luck and subscribe.